Hey guys, this is Flipchips and welcome to another video on Dragon Ball Super. Well, right now we're going to do a short synopsis on episode 92, which aired earlier, a few hours ago. And, well, there are some interesting developments, and it seems it's been confirmed that Goku will try to have Frieza on his team, on the Universe 7 team, and it will be on the next episode. Well, of course, for this episode, there are some interesting developments, such as Universe 11. Well, Universe 11 doesn't have anything for that much, but for Kaba, Kale, and cauliflower. I always call her cauliflower. Uh, Kaba was able to teach cauliflower to turn into a Super Saiyan. But as you can see, it's a different approach. Unlike how Vegeta taught Kaba on the tournament of Universe 7 versus Universe 6. He told cauliflower to focus on the tingling sensation at the back, and he was able to transform into a Super Saiyan. And well, that's really interesting because how she was able to maintain being a Super Saiyan and reverting back to the original form. Well, that's good, and we get to see Kale, and it's interesting. Will she transform into a Super Saiyan in the next episode? Just like what we're seeing at the opening credits. Well, it's not credits. The opening sequence, when Kale turns into, I think a Super Saiyan 2, or how Broly did in the Dragon Ball Z series. And then the next major development of this episode is Goku was finally caught red-handed. That the winners will get 10 million zennies. That turned out to be false or untrue, since I think Kaioshin told everyone the truth, that if they lose the tournament, the universe will be destroyed. Well, of course, they had no choice, and Krillin had to anyway. I think he really wanted to. They were just disappointed that Goku didn't tell them the truth in the first place. They probably would have joined anyway. But Beerus threatened to erase Krillin on the spot, so he really had no choice but to join the tournament. And it also confirmed that Boo is sleeping and won't wake up for 2 months, so they need another member. And we saw that it was Beerus who gave the idea to Goku that the 10th member could be from Frieza's army. And who's the strongest in Frieza's army? Of course, it's Frieza himself. So we can see in the preview that Goku will be going to the place where Frieza is currently hanging on like a pupa. And we haven't seen him being serenaded by teddy bears yet. Just like what he told everyone back in the Resurrection FF or in the Frieza series here in Dragon Ball Super. Well, it's interesting how the conversation between him and Goku will take place this coming Sunday, a week from now. That's really interesting. That's not something new in the Dragon Ball series, but it's not something that we've seen quite recently. Well, there are a lot of villains that turned into, again, in my previous video, there are a lot of villains in Dragon Ball Super, or in Dragon Ball Z series, that turned into allies. The first major one was, I think it was Piccolo. Piccolo who's with them still right now. Yamcha, Piccolo, Tien. Of course, one of the biggest one is Vegeta. And it took a while for him to, to finally warm up to Goku. But of course, not entirely. He still wants to prove that he's much stronger than Goku, and he wants to defeat Goku. And he tried all throughout the entire Dragon Ball series. And who else? Well, of course, the end of Dragon Ball Z, Majin Buu, the good Buu, the fat Buu, became their ally, and he's one heck of a strong guy. So it's quite fitting that this time in Dragon Ball Super that we have a villain that turned into ally, and there's nothing else in mind. Of course, the Universe 6, that's a tournament, but real villain like Frieza, that's a game changer. That's something new, and it's quite interesting to to anticipate what's going to happen next. Well, Frieza might turn down the offer to be the 10th member of the Universe 17, but we'll just see how it goes. Maybe Goku will make a deal with Frieza. It seems like we're going to have a really long talk in the next episode. And it was, I think, Goku is the one who's going to free Frieza of his pupa condition. Unlike some others that say it would be the witch Baba, but also it's also a possibility because he still has to cross between the two dimensions, true words. And that's possible. And we saw that one when the witch Baba brought back Vegeta from hell to the world. And that's for the end of the tournament, so to help Goku out. So if ever Frieza decides to join Universe 7, that's going to be really interesting because Golden Frieza is a match with Super Saiyan Blue. However, Goku was able to power up considerably since he defeated Frieza back in the early Dragon Ball Super episodes. So right now, Frieza has no choice. He wasn't able to train because he's a pupa. But I'm sure he's going to be very strong. He might be able to use the time and space room in Dende's palace up in the sky. But Vegeta destroyed it again, as you can see in this episode. And so it's going to be interesting as well. 10 of them, including Frieza, when they go to the Tournament of Power, which is, by the way, 3 hours. They have 3 hours left from this episode. And then Frieza facing Frost. That will be quite interesting. And Frost will be no match, most likely. And Frieza is as cunning as ever. He is the villain of Dragon Ball right now. So that's it. On the next episode, we're going to have to wait for another week, and it's getting pretty exciting. The Tournament of Power is almost at hand. So that's it. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, post your comments. Everything will be fine. Just again, respect one another and have fun. See ya.